Hey everybody, this is Taufik, the creator of Hyper Ninja. Today we're gonna do a small demo of what is Hyper Ninja and how to use it. So, Hyper Ninja is an anti-server sleeper that keeps your servers up and running, that was built with TypeScript both in front end and back end. Hyper Ninja is a professionally engineered full-stack Mern app that ensures your servers deployed on Render or any other deployment services stay awake and running effortlessly. Third-party deployment services like Render put each deployed server to sleep or idle state, you can call it, after 14 minutes of non-usage, and this can lead to 30 to 40 seconds loading time when the user is in idle state. In comparison, each server that is registered in Hyper Ninja, it's gonna stay up and running with less than half a second loading time, which means 15 to 20 times faster than the without Hyper Ninja. It's gonna load faster, and the most important thing is that each registered server, in order for it to stay active, you have to stay logged in and keep the Hyper Ninja app open in the browser tab. So first of all, in order to set up your account and set everything up, you need to set up every server you want to register. So for example, I am gonna show you how to do it easily with this simple server with Express that was built with Express. As we can see here, we have a get request with the endpoint. I called it a reviver here, and it gives us this JSON response as an object response, as we can see. And we have another option, it's called the advanced server setup, not the simple one. The simple one is like a small get request with a success response. The advanced server setup, it's gonna be a get request with a set timeout in it with 5 seconds time, and also the same response. And beside that, we're gonna have also a global get request, which we can redirect each time we call a wrong endpoint, and this can make more easily to decide or to know where our error is if we had an error while using the app. So first of all, we go to Hyper Ninja. We have here learn more, small info about the app. We go to register page. We add the name, demo account, demo at 1234.com, and the password is 1234567 8. Register. This is our account. We can register servers over here. So let me just pick up my server that I'm going to use as an example server. So if you can see, I have this backend that I have showed you. When I call it, it loads. It needs many time to load for the first time. As you can see, when I call it, I get this response. Now it's not in the sleep state because I'm calling it. We get the simple response, success true, data revived. Now we can like copy this simply. And the most important thing is copy it with HTTPS. It won't work without that. We go to new, we add like demo server and put add. We see the loading over here, and then it's on. We can turn it off, turn it back on. And if we go to the URL profile, as you can see, we can change the name over here. 123. As you can see, if I go back to the page, I have 123. And now let's say, for example, add a wrong endpoint to test the global. GET request that we've added. For example, this one, we don't have this thing, this endpoint. We can see endpoint doesn't exist. And if we put an like invalid URL, like for this, for example, you can see another error. When we have error, we have here like a blinking red color, and also here when we hover over it, we can see that we can see the error clearly. And if you go to the home page, we can see that we have an error over here. And in order to, we can just copy this and put this over here. And if we want to use the advanced setup, we can, I put it here with the endpoint that is called /reviver/delay with a set time out for 5,000 milliseconds. I go to the main page, I add another one, demo server 2, and I put /reviver/delay. And now we can see the loading stats because of the set timeout loading. And now it's on. If we turn both back off and back on, we can see loading on. And this scan helps our app efficiency a lot because we keep our server like functioning for a couple of seconds. If you want to delete the URL that we entered or the registered server, we can do that by typing its exact name. So if I do demo server 2 with a space, I can't delete it. I need to delete the space. If I do 3, also the same. I need to do the exact name, delete. But I'm back in the dashboard page. As we can see here, we have an expandable sidebar that is also works in the dark mode. We can see it also on all pages, the dark mode that we want, if you prefer dark mode for your eyes. And then we have also the profile page. Here you can see all your profile details, your name, your email, and also you can change them simply by just typing, and we can see the change button. If you don't hit save changes, the name won't change. If I hit now like save changes, this is the new name that I get in the app, as you can see. And if I change the name and the email, oops, I don't want this change. I can do the same for email alone. Let's put it back into delete account, save. Here we have these lovely effects that you can see. And here we can delete the account entirely with all the registered servers. They will be deleted also, or also you can change the password. If we do cancel, our email is demo@1234.com. We hit change password. We put 1234567 8, the old one. 123456789, the new password. Let's enter a wrong old password. See what we get. The type current password is invalid. We need to 1234567 8. Confirm. Password changed successfully. So now we can go on the logout. Also, we have the logout button over here. We hit the logout. We can't go back to our user area. It's protected because we're not logged in. It throws us back out to the register page. So we do login demo@1234.com. Password, let's type a wrong one to try. Oops. 1234567 8. Let's type a wrong email, for example. It didn't work. Now we have the right credentials. It should work. I think I'm typing the wrong password. Let's try again. 1234567 8 9. We're in. That's our account. We can now try to delete the account if you want. by typing the right password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. And that's it. Thanks you very much, guys. I appreciate it, and I hope my app is gonna be helpful for you.